Flip Nibbles. Jada back to answer more goddamn questions. Right off the top, I just see one question mark in here, but it's how I knock them out easily. Plus, he did the paid question. He sent him 50 or 60 bucks. He's got a few in there. Still don't know his goddamn name, but nonetheless, he keeps sending them from the Music Matters store. God damn it. You guys all remember him. This one's a little bit less of an essay, so I did not read this whatsoever. I just saw a question mark in there. I said, I'll do it on the channel. I guess one question for the channel would be for you to talk about why do some bands have every single aspect that I like in music, but they do not do a whole hell of a lot for me. I get exactly where you're coming from. Actually, I think I might have an opinion on it based off. Let's see what's going from there too. I love blazing guitar, amazing bass and drums, and good vocalists. Angel Corpse, although they have one of the best band names ever, they sure do, brah. You got that right. I usually move on to something else after about 5 songs. It's funny you say that because I sent it over to a friend of mine, or I mean, I think we're friends, kind of friends, is Elise. She's here in Ohio, and she comes out to the metal shows, and I met her through Lindsay recently, I think within the last year or so, 2 years tops, year and change. And anyway, so we're texting back and forth, and I don't know, I was listening to Angel Corpse, and we've talked about music several times, and she's like, oh, never heard of them. She's like, I've heard of them, I've seen the name, but I never listened to them. And then I don't know if she actually went out and picked it up or whatever, but about a week later sent me a Hammer of Gods, because I think that's the one I sent her. Because Hammer of Gods was the first album I picked up. And then Inexorable. Inexorable is my favorite one. Then Hammer of Gods, then Exterminate, then Of Lucifer Lightning. Lucifer Lightning, when it first came out, I didn't dislike it, but I was like, I don't really love it. But I grew up, I mean, I do like it, but it's still my least favorite. But Inexorable, can't go wrong with that. Hammer's right behind it. She said the same thing. She's like, yeah, not really feeling it. I'm like, oh, how you not feeling it, brah? So it's funny you saying the same fucking thing. Shut it off after track 5. I don't know, because to me, the Angel Course was, it was just a more ferocious version of Morbid Angel. And then you got fucking Helmkam's sick-ass vocals. I love them. Maybe they had made a really big impression on me because I heard them so young. And they were one of the bands that I wasn't too familiar with their music. The only one I owned at the time of the show was the Hammer of Gods. And I think that was 2000, the show, not for Hammer of Gods. I think Inexorable maybe just came out. I think it did just come out. But I think I picked that up at the show. Yeah, I think I did pick it up at the show. I know I picked up a T-shirt, the Bestial Storms of Mutilation, which I wish they'd still do those designs. Dog got a medium, of course, which doesn't still have one. I bought that shirt, and I bought Inexorable, and I brought my Hammer of Gods, and that's where I first met Gene and Pete, and I had them sign it. They don't remember this shit. That tour was with Immortal, Christian, Angel Corpse, and wasn't one other band on there? Was that the one with Satyricon as well, Immortal and Satyricon? Or was Satyricon different? I remember Satyricon, when I saw it, was for Rebel Extravaganza. Not the most awesome album, but it was the current album they were fucking on. I thought the Volcano album, it wasn't Volcano after Rebel Extravaganza. Thought that album was definitely better. Fuel for Hatred is a fantastic fucking song. It's definitely got some good junk on there. I think that was a tour. But anyways, when I saw Angel Corpse, I didn't know them very well. I think I bought Hammer of Gods like maybe a month prior from Baxter Shop Extreme Music because I heard Angel Corpse come to town. And back then, you just bought shit. There wasn't none of this YouTube bullshit, all these fucking kiddos of today. No talking about such and such demo. You YouTubed it fucking 10 minutes ago. Brah. Stop talking like you were there in goddamn 87 or something. Granted, I wasn't there in 87 either, but you get what the fuck I'm saying. Back in the day, you've had to fucking buy shit. So I heard Angel Corpse. I'm like, looked it, fits the bill. Name fits the bill. Logo fits the bill. Title fits the bill. And the people that I respected their opinion, fuck yeah, you can't go wrong with the Corpse. Picked it up. I liked it. What I'm getting at is I didn't really know the songs. I probably listened to 2-3 times prior to the show. But they were one of the few bands that when I saw for the first time, without knowing their music that well, being super familiar with it, they were just great live. I just really stood out. I don't know. I just loved them live. They really captured my attention. And there's very few bands that would do that, capture my attention the very first time seeing them without knowing their songs in advance. So if that was in 2000, which I think it was 2001 at the latest, but I'm pretty sure it was 2000. I would have been 15 years old. So maybe that's why they left a huge impression on me. But you're the second person to last, because yeah, shit, she just texted me that it's probably about a month ago. So last month, two people are saying that the fucking corpse is fucking eh. Gotta say, the dog highly disagrees. A good vocalist, Angel Coil, 5 songs. I don't know what I don't want you to tell me what I do that, well, Jesus fuck, man, proofread your shit. Why I do, but that is more their bands like this that you feel the same way about. Yeah, I mean, the way I feel, I get you coming from. Like I said, there is no one band you have to like, or otherwise you're a fucking poser. And people are like, well, J-Dog, you say such and such. First off, I bust balls a little bit and I exaggerate slightly in case you guys haven't fucking noticed to get my point across. What I'm getting at, though, if you claim you like Deathmetal, you don't. I like nothing by Immolation, nothing by Incantation, nothing by Mortician, nothing by Cannibal Corpse, nothing by Deicide. By the way, I know people like this. Uh, Nothing by Nunslaughter, nothing by fucking Sinister, nothing by Gorefest, nothing by Suffocation. Like, you got these, like, premier fucking bands, like the kind of like cream of the crop. A lot of them, you like nothing by any of them. You don't like Deathmetal, bro. I mean, there's a few. If you don't like one here or there, like, I had one day do it for I get, but come on, man. You don't like any of the goddamn classics. Not gonna mention any names, but I know a couple people like that too. But yeah, don't claim, or at least when the camera's on, they talk like they're in a Deathmetal. Makes my goddamn dick itch, I must say. No names mentioned. I don't need to start any fucking scuttlebutt on my end. Benefits me none. Uh, Oh, but yeah, because for me, I've said it. Like bands for me that did nothing for me, but I'm like, it's as metal as it gets. I'm not gonna. I would never dog them. Never have dogged them. I always just said I can't get into them. Blasphemy, Von, Voivod, um, Necrophagia, even. Well, you released them, dog. No shit, I would release Blasphemy and Voivod too if they ask. Why wouldn't I? Classic, actual, central fucking metal shit. What do you think? I think War and Pain, that's junk. No, I don't think that. I think it's respectable as fuck metal, original as fuck. But I'm not a poser to say, yeah, I like it. Me too. Let me fit in that metal sheen. I said, listen, I was like, I don't know, man, I couldn't get it. The songs didn't do much for me. We'll say this, though, goddamn, I love to see his covers. Fucking Voivod title track. Voivod. I mean, I thought that was, I enjoyed that, but when I looked on the album, I was like, I don't know, it's just not grabbing me. And a few others that I mentioned. So there is stuff that people look at me like, this guy's a fucking idiot. And I get it. So if you like majority of the essentials, although when somebody tells me they don't like Merciful Fate or King Diamond, I kind of do look at them like they're an idiot. That doesn't make any goddamn sense to me. That's about the only one. I have other examples of this, but I will just use Angel Corpse as my example here. That's a good example because to me, Angel Corpse is banger of bangers, and they're kind of like, to me, they're that mid '90s, second generation death metal, but around when third generation death metal was just beginning to peek its fucking head in. What's third generation death metal? Jog, Deeds of Flesh, Dying Fetus, Devourment, stuff like that, Aborted, things of that nature. Um, they're right at that time frame, but they're the classic of classics now. They're getting push up as opposed to like you can't like put them in the all time like if we're talking about rock and roll, the classic rock, you know what I mean, that everybody fucking knows. You can't put them in that category. The classic rock of fucking death metal to me is literally a lot. Like I said, the Cannibals, the Deicides, Obituaries, Morbid Angels, Dismembers, and Tombs. That to me is the classic rock of death metal. I'm not saying as an insult. I'm saying as a badge of honor. Angel Corpse is not quite there yet, just because they're a little bit later to the forefront. Christian's right there with them too. Christian, Angel Corpse, bands like that, they're pushing it though. They're getting there. Where they've been around long enough, they've made their impact on the scene. People that missed out on them back in the day have gone back and holy shit, look at these goddamn classics. They're getting there. In another 10 years or so, they're going to be right fucking there. So I think that's a good example to use of a fucking monumental masterpiece of a death metal band. You're like, yeah, they just didn't do it for me. And I mean, for me, I don't get it for Angel Force, but I do know what you mean. Like I said, there's bands for me like people say the same. What the fuck is this guy talking about? He's a fucking idiot. Fair enough. But I will just use Angel Corpse as an example here. They certainly do not suck, but I, for whatever reason, can't make it through an entire album. Yeah, I get you. Like I said, I have a laundry list of others. Some would be kind of like, it's funny actually. I saw it on who said it? I think somebody emailed it to me. Maybe did I print it out? Or did I just read it on today's comments? Yeah, I must have just read it on today's comments, but I meant to. I was like, oh, this could be a good one when I get to it, but I guess I can kind of get to it now. Send it over my way because I think it was a comments. Or if they email me, they just email like letting me know. Is internal bleeding? I guess they're fucking pissing and whining about my was it on the Jimmy on the Block review when I said their most overrated band? I think it was on there when I said it right. Or, where they send me what they actually said. I mean, maybe they could be exaggerating. So I didn't see the post. So chill out, fucking internal bleeding. This guy, I heard their pussy was all up in a knot. I think that's actually what they said in the comments. Man, you messed up their pink panties. They're all complaining that J-Dog thinks they're the most overrated death metal band. First of all, I don't think they're the most overrated. I just thought they were just kind of one of those fucking pointless slam bands that like it was post suffocation of that New York style tough guy talk. And I don't know when New York started, just like the Baphomet, the Dead Shall Inherit, the Suffocation, the Tish, shit was so much goddamn better. And this who kind of started the slam, which I don't even like to put them in the category, but I guess they'd be the introductory was Suffocation, as opposed to like a lot of it is like that. And when I hear the slam thing, if they want to post, well, yeah, to me that's not a badge of honor. That's kind of like that's what started fucking shit up in the goddamn scene. And don't get me wrong. Again, we've already been over this 10 million fucking times before another goddamn bubbles comes in the goddamn comments. I like a little bit from almost every subgenre, with the exception of goddamn tweakcore. Maybe even one day I'll hear a tweakcore that I like one record by. Again, I like at least one or two power metal records. I like some thrash. I like some heavy metal, grindcore. But the slam shit, the slammiest I get is Vomit Remnants, Devourments, specifically Molesting Decapitated, and the 138 CD. The 138 CD, which is the goddamn demo, Molesting Decapitated, and the new song at the time. And I remember when it came out, it was a brand new song, Baby Killer, which I think is a good song. Their last album they put out, whatever, 2 years ago, I thought it was fine, kind of cool. Got a color LP from anybody, thought it was decent, thought it was back to task. Ruben's vocals sounded good. All that mid-tier shit, though, it's kind of fucking just lame and don't need it. Anyways, internal bleeding and stuff, that they started to help start. So we took kind of like the Suffocation, the brutal shit, made it a little more slammy. Put that yo in there, brought those sports jerseys there, put those caps in. That's not something to brag about, bro. That's shit that didn't belong in goddamn death metal. That was a motherfucking disgrace. The true fucking metalists are looking at you guys like you're fucking idiots. They look at you like you're fucking posers. I'm telling you right now, and I'm not even going to speak for myself. I'm going to tell you what other people have 100% have said, or if you mention that crap to them, they're like, no. Put it to you this way, majority of the goddamn metal bands fucking coming out of Australia, like the metal bands that have that old school spirits, I've mentioned a million fucking times. The Gospel of the Horns, the originators kind of fucking destroy us. But listen, I don't need to ask goddamn KK Warslut to know that he does not like internal bleeding. I'd be shocked if he does. I don't need to ask Kyle Witzer, or how the fuck you pronounce his name from Gospel of the Horns. Do you like internal bleeding, bro? He'd be like, I don't like that weird crap. That probably would be his response. More than likely his words, not mine. I'm just telling you that's what these guys. I've had multiple people, I don't want to throw their names out. They're the 80s style that like Ultras of Madness, that are listening to Seven Churches. You know what I mean? That were into like traditional metal and real death metal. They listen to Sadistic Intent. Shit like that. Do the guys in Internal Bleeding listen to Sadistic Intent? They might because they're older, but if they didn't, I wouldn't be shocked. Put it to you this way, all those dumbass early 2000s bands that were post-Internal Bleeding influenced by that, they damn sure as fuck don't. And again, before someone said, well, Billy from fucking such and such on the Shiver Records label, some band I never heard of. I was like, okay, there's, like I've said before, there's an exception to every rule. So I'm not going to say everybody, but what, 1 out of 100 do? 99 out of 100 don't. That's safe to say, okay, I'm talking about the majority speaking here. So, don't know what Internal Bleeding actually says, didn't see it, but and the thing is, too, well, what are they pissed off about? Or J-Dog, we're not pissed off with it. Again, I didn't read the fucking post. I'm going by what someone told me. So I'm just correcting it for all the fucking Forrest Gumps out there, the Box of Chocolate Boys, fucking goddamn Sloth from the Goonies out there. You short bus boys. Because whoo-wee, I know they're going to come over here in cases like, that's not even what we said. We said, well, we actually said it was cool he did a video on us, but he thinks we're the most overrated death metal band. What about such and such? That'd actually be a respectable reply. Kind of cool. Thanks for the shout out, by the way. But for what I was told, that wasn't the fucking reply. My initial thought is, what the fuck do they care what I think? First off, you guys are probably a bunch of hells who? Because you damn sure ain't listening to fucking Nunslaughter real metal. So I'm surprised you know the fuck I am. Who do you care what a girl man thinks? And I never said you sucked. I just thought that crap was kind of, again, it was entering that slammy stuff. I think Pyrexia is overrated as fuck too. It was better death metal. There was a 180 in the comments too. Why is this guy bringing up stuff like Martyr and stuff that's not from Australia? Because we were talking about the 90s, and I'm just saying, when you go across the board, why would you even kind of limit yourself to New York? I was like, they had like 5 or 6 legendary bands. The rest of it was either okay or suck dick when we're talking brutal death metal. That's the tier he was going over. So I'm like, when you go outside, yeah, when I was comparing everything, Pyrexia, like I have it. I have that with the Sermons of Mockery or whatever LP. It's fine. Doesn't get very many spins, right, Paul? Although Paul probably spins the shit out of it, but this guy don't. I'll tell you right now, I spin There Was Blood Everywhere a fuck of a lot more than I do that. I spin Tales of Necrophilia a fuck of a lot more than that. You're a fucking idiot. That's because you're fucking from Ohio and you grew up on those. Fine. I spin Sadistic Intent a fuck of a lot more than that. I spin Sinister. I've never been to the Netherlands. A fuck of a lot more than that. I damn sure spin Mind Loss a fuck of a lot more than that. Like, there's a prime example that came around the same time. Wasn't Sermons of Mockery 91, 92 in that area? That's when Mind Loss was in that area. I think Gore, I'm going to put it on record, goddammit. And I've never heard anybody say that, especially in this late 10 years where you got those stompers, again, Sidewards Caps, and it's like, dude, you don't even belong in death metal? Don't get me wrong, Gorefest fucking homoed it up big time later on, too. I'm pretty sure those dudes were dressing Barbie dolls in the background. So I'm not sticking up at it. First 2 records only. But specifically those 2, Mind Loss, Gorefest Mind Loss, Pyrexia. This is Sermon of Mockery, is that what it's called? Kind of forgettable title, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I think it sends fucking Pyrexia home on a goddamn fucking stretcher. Not what anybody else fucking says. Again, don't think it sucks. I fucking own it. Even own the goddamn reissue. I think it's double LP with the demo on the bonus on it. So I don't think it's junk. I literally pulled out the wallet. No, nobody gave it to me. No, I didn't stumble across it. No, I didn't get it in the bargain bin. Full goddamn fucking price. Pull out the wallet. Ordered it online. When it came out, I think it was a Central Media repress. Bought, hit, add to cart. So I wanted it, but I'm just saying, in the comparison, it ain't goated. Let's just fucking say that. Where the fuck we leave off, goddammit? We don't get nothing accomplished on questions over here with these dog rants, huh? Sam Gerwin, J-Dog, I've been working on the road for 2 years and have been in and out of Ohio for numerous times. If one wanted to come to Hell's in person just to swing by and say hi to you, how would it be done? Well, for starters, you mean literally just say hi. You could do that anytime. Come in around no earlier than 10 and no later than 4. But it will be high and about a handshake, and that's about it. Because, to be honest, kind of like that goddamn movie Multiplicity, which I fucking definitely a fan of, too. Hey, Steve, come on up, spitting on bugs. Fucking, like a real estate emergency? The whole life's an emergency. Around here, as far as me, getting shit done, being productive, trying to get orders done, get these videos done, get emails done, get everybody what they need done, lists and shit like that. Every day for me is an emergency. So when people just stop in, I want to hang out with the dog, please don't. Dog's grumpy, dog don't have time. And it's not because dog's a dick, because it's probably like, man, this guy's bipolar as fuck. You see me outside the warehouse, I'm the most talkative and hang out with guys as long as I like you. If it's outside that, just leave me alone. Then I try to lay it down thick, but be polite. With a nice guy you ever fucking met. But it's like, dude, business is business. I'm here to get shit done. Now, if you want to come in and shop and shit like that, it'll be cool. Hey, say hi to the dog. But then I usually have our receiving girl check you out. Now, in that case, again, well, if you're here between Monday and Friday, and like I said, 10 to 4, you should be fine. Do some shopping, say hi to the dog. Do not yak my ear off for 20, 30 minutes. That's 20 orders I could have got done. Yeah, you can check out. So, yeah, it's like, that's why I think it's hilarious when people think that this is like, not saying you think this, but this is some like just hanging out, partying it up. Fuck yeah, dude, impure ass off to the side. We got werewolf in the other fucking corner. We got goddamn who else do they think's down here? It's somebody Vault, of course. Who was another one? Have such and such sign it. I'm like, you out of your fucking mind, dude? The guy lives in Australia. Whatever band you think, just hanging down here, fucking a goddamn couple sheet pizzas laid out on a fucking table, feet plopped up, drinking a fucking brewski. Hey, fucking werewolf, grab me another cold one. Hey, Empereth, need some more pizza, brah? Flip that side of that demo tape. I think that's what guys think it's going. Meanwhile, I'm getting a lap dance, and after that, a fucking blowjob by random goddamn midnight. Yeah, Athnar brought down the goddamn strippers. I think that's what people think fucking Hells is. Not at all, brah. Boring, lame, and getting work done. It's the fucking McDonald's policy around here for me. I want every second to count, get done. There's no party environment here. Trust me, if you want to come work here and you thought it was that, you're going to be disappointed super fucking quick. You better be able to lift 50 pounds or better, brah, because you'll be fucking loaded boxes overhead. You're going to be filling boxes. You're going to be shipping boxes. You're going to be sweeping floors. You're going to be taking out fucking trash. And you'll be pulling orders like merchandise, putting on a cart. That's about the job description, brah. Day in, day out, and you might get some tune skis in the background that the dog throws on the player. Outside that, there's nothing to look forward to. It's just a job. So, what else is he saying here? Hell's person swing by and say, all right, yeah. Or is it too much to ask? Not too much to ask, as long as, like I said, you don't suck up my goddamn time. And don't show up at 4:05 when I'm walking out the door and say, hey, dog, I want to hang out. I'm on my way to the gym, brah. Love the store, like the channel. And I know you got some Soulfly in there. I know y'all got some Soulfly in there. 2-1-6. Exactly, but he was one too. Dude, that's the worst. That's the worst. I don't even like it when a goddamn paying customer comes in who I actually like, wants to chat my ear off because, again, I'm fucking busy. But when I got some fucking bozo ass fucking 2-1-6, big and bold, not even exaggerated, tattooed across his chest, snaggle fucking tooth, other fucking fang like he's saber tooth, and that's the only two teeth in his fucking mouth because he's messed out of his fucking skull. Droopy fucking drawers, no shirt on. Granted, it was summertime, he was working on the roof, but still, put a shirt on, brah. You ain't even jacked. Scaring the goddamn chicks away. No wonder they ain't none around here. Blue jeans hanging off, boxers hanging out, and he comes in with that fucking lingo. Oh, man, I know y'all have some Soulfly up in here, which we don't. That idiot wanted to stand around and fucking chat my ear off. I damn sure don't want to talk to your ass, motherfucker. I don't even like talking to the people that I do like on the clock. I got shit to do. I ain't talking to your poser ass fucking canoe ass trying to school you. Don't even want to be associated with you. I'm embarrassed you're in the same goddamn building. Shit, what if goddamn Jeff Pantera shows up? He's going to be thinking, what kind of fucking poser ass fucking label is this? Hope this bozo ain't affiliated with you. And while we're the fuck at it, too, I got to call it the fuck out. Saw the goddamn Cavalera brothers for the second time. I missed the first half on the fucking, the second half on the first time I saw him. Saw him in Columbus. Did an interview with fucking Manic Zoom, right? So I watched the first, because they played a long sets, basically all the Morbid Vision songs, right? Morbid Vision's Bestial Devastation songs in Columbus. I stepped outside, was texting Matt because I wanted to do the interview. So I was kind of waiting outside. So I didn't see the rest of the shit they were playing. Kind of heard that they were playing later shit in the background. But whatever, right? The second time, which you already fucking saw, went to goddamn Pittsburgh with Athnar and Don the Dead. We drove up there for Saturday nights. Get there, watch Exhumed. Then I'm texting Ross, hey, bro. So we did the interview. We get up there, right? While we did that interview, you've seen it by now, Cavalera Brothers run, right? When we finished, I came down. It was this upstairs in this, like, it used to be an old church, I guess. That's what Ross told me. It was actually a pretty nice club. So I couldn't hear anything, right? I come down. They're at the end of their set. The rest that I didn't see, I think they were just finishing up with, like the very last song of Morbid Visions. Because I definitely reckon it was definitely an oldie they were on, but I was midway through. And then they started, dude. So, because I remember, I don't even need to see the crowd, how they were acting in Pittsburgh, but it was the same. People were, moshing and shit like that, kind of, getting into it during the Morbid Vision songs, right? In Columbus. I can guarantee the crowd was very, 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 very fucking similar. Again, I did see kind of like a song and a half of the oldies in Pittsburgh. They're kind of getting into some headbanging, a little bit moshing here and there. But, dude, As soon as they fucking pull out that Oompa Loompa fucking hip hop goddamn bullshit, dude, there was sideways caps flying fucking everywhere, flat brims all over the goddamn place. They were fucking moshing, stage diving, going crazy. Dude, I literally, one guy harassed me just to get in for those songs. Like, dude, there you go, man. This is what you guys are truly into. Again, motherfucking posers. And I guarantee you, dude, 85% of those fucking chomos don't own I don't give a shit about some re-recorded fucking bullshit. Original lookie only of goddamn Morbid Vision Special Devastation. I guarantee you they don't own a copy of it. They may have fucking YouTubed it a week or two beforehand. They don't know it. They don't like it. That's real death metal. That's real metal. By the way, Internal Bleeding doesn't listen to that shit either. He would have been, there probably was the guy from Internal Bleeding. Drew back from fucking New York. He elbowed the dog out of the way to get in their fucking roots or KSAD or whatever the fuck it was. Yo, boy's a motherfucker, though, brah. I'm telling you, dude, they were going ape shit. Again, they weren't standing there like complete fucking statues, like Ledney calls them. There was movement, and there was, you know, there was kind of like a normal show, but a big crowd as far as how they're getting. But holy fuck, they tore the goddamn ceiling down once that hip hop shit came in. Don the Dead saw it. Athnar saw it too. It wasn't Dog's Eyes only. Dude, I had to leave. Dude, there was literally flat brims flying everywhere. Flat brims everywhere. Stickers got peeled off in the fucking pit. Telling you, bro, these guys are all fucking posers. They're in all this fucking poser shit. They don't like real fucking metal. What I tell you, every fucking time I go to these big ass crowds, it's a total cover up. Bunch of fake ass mofos just fake it till you make it. They do not listen to no goddamn Morbid Visions. They should know. Okay, they're into that. Do they own Volcano Bloody Vengeance? Highly doubt it. Sarcophago Iron Eye, probably 20 people in there. Mutilator, Immortal Force, highly fucking doubt it. Holocausto, Expulsor, do they know any of that shit? If you like Morbid Visions, that shit's right up your alley, brah. Guarantee they fucking don't, but every one of them fucking flat brims flying out, I guarantee they know the fucking crap fly. I guarantee that 70% of them, the knots, they're the knots. What's heavier than Pantera for sure? That's the shit they're truly into, man. Telling you, I don't even need to fucking see it to call these idiots out. It was obvious. I was literally getting nauseous seeing it. Almost tossed my motherfucking cookies. I stepped outside. I texted down the group threads. I didn't know where Big D and fucking Athnar were. Athnar was probably getting fucking lap dances for all I know of the guy. All those midnight strippers, right? And Big D, he's like a chick magnet too. So I just texted them both on a group chat. I'm outside. Let me know, man. I'm going to the car. I literally can't even sit through this goddamn fucking bullshit. So there's your Cavalera fucking review. First half was good. Watch the first 60 minutes and get the fuck out of there if you're a real goddamn head, because you ain't gonna like your fucking what your eyes are gonna see. I sure as fucking did it. Comes with the morning later, goddamn it.